Adam?
Hi, how are you today?
Good on you. Thank you for calling. Yes, what would you like to say?
Thank you very much. So I want to talk about what's happened in the Eastern Suburbs over the last couple of days with the car being burnt and all this graffiti everywhere.
Yes.
You know, very clearly, the Jewish people are normal people like every other Australian, and they shouldn't be targeted. And the Prime Minister and the Premier should come out and deal with this today.
Is it fair to say, Adam, not enough is being done? They're not stepping forward and cracking down on this?
That's exactly why people keep doing this, because people are allowed to do what they like when they like, and there's no consequences. And you get people like Miss Faruqi and the rest who make comments are not helpful. It just causes more people to do what they like. So what should happen is the Prime Minister should today come out with Reece Kershaw, the AFP Commissioner, Mike Burgess, the ASIO boss, and say, right, we're taking control of this situation. We're going to lash out very serious consequences. Because Jewish people have a right to be in society like everybody else.
Exactly, and to think that you can't even park your car out the front of your house and go to bed at night time knowing that everything's going to be okay, waking up the next morning to find this terrible graffiti all over your vehicle or your house.
It's disgraceful, but when they go to courts, they get a slap on the wrist and nothing happens. There's no consequences to anything. Michael Daly comes out and says, there's tough laws. There's not tough laws. There's no consequences, and people keep coming to this country and doing what they like. And they know they're not going to get kicked out. But what I want to say this is Jewish kids have to go to school in New South Wales with armed guards, bollards and fences, lock fences and gates. This is the 21st century. Other kids don't have to go to school with armed guards and bollards. The Prime Minister will not address this. Peter Dutton will, but the Prime Minister won't address this. And it's time...
Why do you think that is? Why do you think he won't address it? Why is he reticent to do that?
The Greens.
You think so?
Don't want him... Yes, 100%. Miss Faruqi won't answer the question. We've asked Miss Faruqi. She won't answer the question about this because they don't care. But this is a big issue because these kids are born and bred here and they have to go to school in fear. And the Prime Minister's supposed to protect them, and he doesn't want to hear about it. Tony Burke doesn't want to deal with it. And they don't want to deal. But this is going to be a big election issue because people have had enough. People go to work every day and work hard to buy the car. They go to work to...
Adam, if these attacks, and they are attacks, they're attacks on property, if these attacks are being done by a certain group, and that group is being sheltered by the government, that's not correct because the people that need to be assisted now are the ones that are having this done to them.
Because the reason is because the Greens, the Labor Party, are scared of the Greens. They do what the Greens say, and they don't bring any tough law and order. But Michael Daly is the Attorney General in New South Wales. He has the power to bring legislation through the Parliament to stop this, but he doesn't. He doesn't do anything. They just send the police along. New South Wales police should have handed this straight over to the AFP because this could be classed as a terrorist attack by these people coming here, burning our flags, protesting in our street, robbing us our right to be freely. And people pay taxes, we work hard, but we get our cars burnt, and the poor old insurance company has to pay for the damage. For these delinquents, they go to court, they don't have to pay for the damage, they get a slap on the wrist and say, don't do it again. But we've got no money, we've got a trouble, we've been brought up badly as a kid, and this is why we do this. These judges are going to start dishing out some really tough penalties to stop these people. Because, you know what? You agree, I'm not sure if you'll say that you agree or not, but do you agree in this 21st century, your kids go to a normal school, they don't have to go with bollards, fences and security guards that are armed, but Jewish kids have to do this. They have to protect the synagogue.
Well, no children. No children, depending on where they're from or what they are, should have to go through that if that's what they're going through, Adam. And let's see what others think. Do you believe that we're not being strong enough on these people who are causing these attacks, causing this damage to property? Are we not being strong enough? Is not enough being done? What do you think? Like Adam says, do you agree with that or do you disagree? Let me know what you think.